Jasmine Crockett's got another hot take. No blacks and whites on a wedding cake. The Democrats' new chosen one, Jasmine Crockett, is in the news again for an old clip where she attacked Florida Rep. Byron Donalds for marrying a white woman. Roll it, Bertha.
The fact that you sitting around talking about life was better under Jim Crow? Is this because you don't understand history? Or literally it's because you married a white woman and so you think that whitewashed you?
Imagine this. A sitting congresswoman sparking major controversy after comments about another politician's personal life resurfaced. Jasmine Crockett, a rising Democratic star, came under fire for remarks directed at Florida Representative Byron Donalds, the issue. She suggested his perspectives on race and history were influenced by his interracial marriage statement. That quickly ignited backlash and debate online.
First they cursed, now they thirst for blood. Jasmine Crockett is upping her temper tantrums, now saying the only way Democrats can win elections is by throwing hands.
I think you punch. I think you're okay with you okay with punching. It's Ted Cruz. This dude has to be knocked over the head, hard, right? There is no niceties with him, at all.
The video of her comments quickly went viral, and that's when the conversation exploded. Suddenly, late-night commentary shows were picking it up, putting Jasmine front and center on national TV, but not for introducing new legislation or highlighting community issues this time. It was for her controversial remarks. And instead of stepping back, she doubled down, turning a heated debate into an even bigger spotlight moment.
Literally, it's because you married a white woman and so you think that whitewashed you.
That's not very woke, is it? Of course, Crockett isn't the only Democrat who's opposed to interracial marriage. So, Dana, Governor Hot Wheels, she claims that it had nothing to do with the fact that he actually moves by wheels in a wheelchair, and he's good looking.
Her cleanup.
No backtracking, no apologies, just pure chaos. And once the internet got hold of it, there was no stopping the memes, the commentary, and yes, the takedowns. Viewers weren't just upset, they were left scratching their heads. How did a sitting Congresswoman go from discussing civil rights to framing interracial marriage in such a controversial way? By the way, before we continue, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us grow and share more intriguing stories with you. Now, let's keep going. Because this wasn't just a one-off headline, it was the spark for a much bigger storm, one that played out in real time on national television. With Greg Gutfeld locked in and ready to turn it into one of the wildest political clashes in recent memory.
So much for Michelle Obama's when they go low, we go high. Crockett went as low as humanly possible by mocking Governor Greg Abbott for being paralyzed.
We in these hot Texas streets, honey. Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now. And the only thing hot about him is that he is a hot mess.
So there she was, Jasmine Crockett, back in the spotlight. But this time, it wasn't just a viral clip making waves. It was live television, and Greg Gutfeld was waiting with a full arsenal of jokes, sarcasm, and razor-sharp punchlines. This wasn't a debate. Tate played out more like a televised roast, and Crockett walked straight into the fire. From the moment she started speaking, Gutfeld locked in. No soft disagreement, no gentle banter, just rapid-fire commentary. Every bold statement, every dramatic moment, he flipped, twisted, and turned into late-night comedy gold.
You know, Richard, I don't know about you, but I want to see way more of Jasmine Crockett. I want to see her everywhere. I think she is the perfect face of the modern Democrat Party. What say you?
I do think that there are a lot of Democrats that really like Jasmine Crockett. But let's be very clear here, and let's acknowledge that the name calling is on both sides of the aisle. Everybody does it. It gins up the base. I mean, I think we can go through Donald Trump's greatest hits of name calling, and we can go blow for blow. And I think
find one about a guy in a wheelchair. Jasmine Crockett's got another hot take. No blacks and whites on a wedding cake.
1 second she was trying to sound deep, and the next she looked like the star of her own accidental sitcom. But this wasn't just about punchlines. Gutfeld peeled back the curtain on the performance itself. The smug grins, the sudden outbursts, the dramatic pauses. Jasmine wasn't really answering questions, she was putting on a show. And Greg, he called it out in real time, moment by moment, turning each clip into viral fuel. Viewers weren't just laughing at the jokes, they were stunned at how quickly her points unraveled under the spotlight. It didn't feel like a political discussion anymore. It felt like open mic nights spiraling off the rails. And the more she tried to regain control, the more chaotic it became.
Honey, y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now.
Whoa.
And the only thing hot about him is that he is a hot ass mess, honey. So,
Now, she claims that she wasn't talking about Abbott's wheelchair at all. Yet she's mentioned Abbott's wheels before. In 2022, she posted Beto's rolling around the state. Where's Abbott rolling to? And according to the Washington Free Beacon, Crockett also liked several Facebook comments referring to Abbott as Hot Wheels back in 2021.
Gutfeld stayed calm and confident, letting her spiral until it no longer sounded like a debate-just noise. And then came the moment that made jaws drop. Jasmine Crockett lost her composure and went full throttle. She wasn't just frustrated, she was furious. In the middle of a live panel, she suggested that Democrats might need to get aggressive to win elections. And when Ted Cruz's name came up, she doubled down with a remark that left people stunned. The tone wasn't careful or measured it. Sounded more like a heated locker room pep talk than a political discussion. People on set froze. Was this really a sitting congresswoman speaking like this on national TV? It was unreal. No tact, no filter, just pure chaos spilling out live. At that point, Greg didn't even need to add punchlines. The performance wrote itself. Crockett wasn't coming across as passionate. She was unpredictable, turning what was supposed to be a serious discussion into a full-blown outburst.
They are so lost, and they just have no idea how to come back. They're cursing, they're fighting, they're burning. They're lost. I said it months ago. The party is over. They've got to come up with something new. And this woman chasing a guy that's New York City. That's a subway in New York City.
And that's when it became clear. This wasn't about politics anymore. It was about drama, spectacle, and chasing viral moments. Crockett didn't walk into that studio to talk ideas. She came in swinging with theatrics over facts, chaos over clarity. Greg Gutfeld saw it immediately. He didn't just crack a few jokes, he systematically broke her down like a mechanic pulling apart a busted engine. He picked apart her arguments one by one, calmly and precisely, while Crockett brought nothing but volume. At one point, she even took a shot at Texas Governor Greg Abbott, using a mocking nickname tied to his wheelchair. She repeated it multiple times on camera, leaving the audience stunned. This wasn't sharp political critique, came off as disrespectful. And when people called her out, she tried to spin it. But the clips from past years told a different story. Gutfeld didn't need to exaggerate. He just rolled the footage and let her words speak for themselves. The disrespect was obvious. What? Should have been serious political commentary turned into cruelty disguised as sass. And it didn't stop there. Crockett has a way of turning every topic, as infrastructure, healthcare, or taxes, into a theatrical improv routine. One minute she's pounding the table, the next she's snapping her fingers like she's doing slam poetry. Greg compared it to a C-SPAN cabaret show, and honestly, it fit. She didn't debate, she performed. And while her energy was loud, her arguments had no direction. Watching her speak felt like walking through a maze of word salad, with every turn more confusing than the last. She'd start on policy and somehow end up in an emotional monologue that had nothing to do with the question asked. Greg pointed out how Crockett's style wasn't about facts, it was about attention. Loud enough to trend, vague enough to dodge accountability. He joked that debating her was like playing chess with a pigeon. She'd knock over all the pieces, make a scene, then strut around like she had one. The irony, Greg explained, is that Crockett clearly wants to be seen as serious and influential. But every clip makes her look like the star of an accidental comedy skit. Theatrics over substance, glitter over governance. And then came the final clip, the one that sealed the performance as pure chaos. At a press conference, she fumbled. A simple policy explanation misnamed government departments, and even made a bizarre comment about the Constitution gaslighting her. Greg played it back like a sports blooper reel, pausing at each stumble. It wasn't a slip-up, it was a demolition derby of words. By the end, Greg didn't need to roast, he just diagnosed. Crockett wasn't bringing solutions. She was bringing noise, not politics, but performance. And the scary part? People were clapping along like it was perfectly normal. Because for Jasmine Crockett, Congress wasn't a place to legislate, was a stage. And in her show, chaos is the headline act. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. See you on the next one.